Do you like music? Have you ever played instrument? I'm Svetlana with my project Living My Life. Today I would like to introduce my friend Chuck. Chuck is a great musician, and I want you to learn who Chuck is, how he learned to play, and what music is for him. I used to go to musical school. I actually graduated. I learned how to play the piano when I was a child, but I don't play much when I'm adult. And I was so impressed and surprised when I met Chuck and found that he likes it. Chuck, is it okay if I share how first I learned you playing?
Sure.
We both dance tango. And once we decided to take one class from Argentinian instructors just to get some skills. And of course, while we were waiting for instructors to come, we had time. Argentinians live on different time. And Chuck came to my house, opened my piano, and he started playing. It was amazing. And I had this desire to ask Chuck about his learning experience and to share it with you. Okay, Chuck. Can you introduce yourself? Tell about you.
Well, I started playing piano when I was 28 years old, which is, pretty old. I've always thought with regret that I didn't play as a child because, that opportunity comes and goes. But, I do love music.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried several different instruments, but piano is my chosen one. It's the one I really enjoy the most. So I started taking lessons when I was 28 from a ballet teacher that I took ballet class
teacher.
from. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She was also a music teacher, and really found that, I was learning classical and it wasn't my favorite type of music at that time. It was just being introduced. So I kind of lost interest. But I also got married, raised a family, and found that I didn't have the time. But it's, when I retired, I asked myself, okay, what better opportunity to really devote myself to the piano? So since I've been retired, I've really focused on playing, and I really enjoy it. And I've learned to love classical music. That's my desired favorite type of music to play.
This is what interesting. From my education, going through school, musical school, they teach to play the piano, but they would put great emphasis on knowing the theory and knowing the history of music. And of course, it comes from classical music, from Bach, Mozart, and other well-known composers, musicians. Mm-hmm. Maybe just to build some basic, you might not like it, but you learn the theory, you learn the history. And based on this, you grow, you go into one or another way. So what is your favorite music to play now?
Well, I like the Romantic era classical music. Chopin is one of my favorites, but I also I like Bach. Some of Bach's music is, I don't know that he gets enough credit. Ironically, Chopin was the one that made Bach popular. But I also like Debussy, and his music is beautiful. So there's so much. That's what I've discovered, is there's so much music in classical music. You may never have heard of it, and it's just I find these hidden gems all the time.
I agree.
Really like.
And Chuck, because my channel is for adult people, and we are talking about relationship, how to develop relationship or to maintain, or first it's about ourselves, how to find who we are, what we like, how to be happy. What does music do for you?
Well, I feel I'm at the stage of life where I am happy, and I have a full life, and one of the things that fills it up is music. I play every single day. It's how I start my mornings.
Oh, amazing.
And I just love that. I love being able to do that, and I think there's something in the word, that what we do when we are playing the piano, we play. It is a form of play for me, so it's one of the things that gives meaning to my life.
And you know, I can imagine we are sitting in this beautiful, cozy room next to the window. But you know, for me, Chuck, this is ideal. It's the dream place. But I can imagine waking up in the morning, coming here, opening your piano next to window, this morning light, flowers behind the window. It really would put you in somewhat mood to play.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite music to play in the morning?
Well, you know, I think one of the frustrating things is that I have so much music that I really love, you know, and it's hard to be up on all of it. So I always have particular pieces that I'm working on, that I'm trying to learn, or that I'm, you know, trying to improve. But I love Arabesque by Debussy. You know?
Okay.
I love Claire Lune. I love Chopin's Nocturnes.
I'm sorry, Arabesque is pretty fast music. Energetic.
Yeah, it's like... You may know that.
Yes, yeah. But what, again, sounds, yeah. It's a fast, but it's like a thrill, like a going, starting your day, running your day. Mm-hmm. Any other favorite pieces during the day and at night?
Well, I've got a lot of favorite pieces. It's really, I can't narrow it down. I do love that little piece that I played, Brahms' Waltz. There's some Chopin waltzes that I love too. You know, his waltz in A flat or A minor is a favorite, and you know, I also love his C sharp major.
Can you play a little bit?
Waltz, yeah.
You dance tango. Do you dance waltz?
I do dance tango. Yeah.
You dance tango, but what's about waltz? Do you dance
I love
waltz?
the waltz. I love
Maybe
the tango.
we all can dance waltz after we are done with our interview.
I love the tango waltz.
That's great. Okay, so Chuck, what would you recommend to someone who maybe never played instrument, or maybe played in a childhood like me and thinking maybe they can go back? What would you suggest? How to start?
Well, I think it's never too late to start. I think one of the things we do that will discourage us is to continually compare ourselves to maybe professionals. And I think that can be a mistake. What you have to do is recognize anything that you play can be art, really. And you play for your own satisfaction. You don't have to become a concert pianist. You know, that's the thing that I've had to realize. I'm not going to be a concert pianist, and I don't have to be to enjoy it.
Of course.
I can just play for myself.
Okay. Do you think playing some music helps you, or have a way to communicate to others? Communication.
Well, I think so. I think that's why we perform. We communicate. That's a form of communication, and you know, I'd love to share my music with other people. There's a hurdle to overcome, and that's the performance anxiety, you know, that you can have, but you can overcome that by practice. You know, that's another thing you practice, is playing for people.
And when you play for others, you show yourself, but you might be surprised to see what other people like. Right? It's all communication, always getting to know each other.
Right.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to encourage our friends to enjoy the music?
Well, you know, they're just, you have to find the instrument that you can relate to. You know, I've played classical guitar. I even took up the clarinet and played in a band, you know, in my 40s. And it was, that was a great experience too. So I played in a concert band and we got to tour.
Wow, it's
but
interesting.
You find the instrument that you like, you know, and it could be a piccolo, whatever.
And principally, playing the piano, you can play duet. You can play it with someone if you like it, right? If you can find someone.
It's not real portable like a guitar is, but.
But it's possible. Look, we still have room for two of us to play.
That's
so
right.
It is possible.
You can do duets for sure.
Okay. If you play with someone, would you prefer bass or higher level?
I don't think it matters really.
Okay.
It should be interchangeable.
Well, to summarize our conversation, I really appreciate, Chuck, you finding time to talk to me. And dear friends, if you like music and if you had this dream to learn some instrument, go ahead. Don't be afraid and play for yourself. Find what you like and start doing it.
That's right.
I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Please put your likes. Your opinion is very important. If you have questions for me or especially to Chuck, how to learn playing instrument, clarinet or piano, let us know. We'll answer to you. And have a great day. Chuck, any more music for us to enjoy?
I can play something for you, sure.
Oh, thank you very much.
In fact, let me raise my music. Got one here that I'd like to play. This is To a Wild Rose by McDowell's.